It's Week 17 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Dolphins and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. Still get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Achane. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second and 7. Tight end, the motion man to the right. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. A shotgun snap for Tua. His throw left side is complete. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down. Tua going to give it to Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll try and play with some pace early on. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Quick throw, taken in. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the 1st half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Miami. 17 touchdowns now. In motion now is White. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Shaheed in motion. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he's taken down on what should be. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's a give to Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. Now it's Tua. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. He'll look deep, left sideline. That's hard. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Here's Achane. Good blocking, and he's... Again, it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. To the air again, Tagovailoa. This one caught at the 4. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Throwing again, it's Tua. They're called in at the 2. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins. As they convert on 3rd and 3. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Big-time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to...
And he's got another one. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. 13 yards. And operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Tua gonna throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Here's 2. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's Tua now on 2nd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Hill brought in motion. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. A run up the middle with Achane. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he has missed this one. Nope. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Shaheed in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going right sideline and complete. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down. In motion now is White. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here, just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. From the pistol, here's Achane. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the Dolphins. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.